Welcome back. This is Massive Passive Income Show. I'm Jason.
I'm Colter.
And I'm excited to be here.
I am too, man. And we're going to talk about, forcing yourself to do things you may not necessarily want or care to do.
Or you may not even be good at.
But why do we do them?
Because there's some things in business you've just got to be good at. And even though you may not, it drives you crazy. So I'm not good at that, so that's why I don't do it. Well, you can make yourself good at that. It used to be that I was never on time for anything. And I made a goal. I was not going to be the type of person that was late. So I made sure I was on time. And now it's just part of who I am. I still end up being late sometimes, but usually it's not because of me. But I always try to be on time. And it's something I knew I needed to do, knew I needed to overcome, and I needed to make that happen. And another thing is just reading. I hate to read. I don't even like people who like to read. But I knew reading's important. I'm just kidding on that. I do like people like to read. But I know reading's important. It is. It's something I need to do because so much of life we got to read about to make things happen, to learn. And so I force myself to learn how to like reading. Now, I'd still rather watch a movie or listen to it on tape, but I don't mind sitting down and reading something and comprehending what I'm reading.
Yeah. Well, I think if you look at the most successful people in the world is what have they done in order to get to where they are?
Yeah.
And it's not because they took the path of ease.
Yes.
And comfort. And
things they're only good at this and that's all they do.
Yeah, it's not because they were naturally born with all of the talent and they just were able to get that silver spoon handed to them. Now, there's some people that got a bit of a silver spoon.
Yeah.
But if you generally look at somebody that has created true and massive wealth, and they've done it through their connections, they've done it through their talents, through their abilities to go and create, they have created, and it's because they're patient enough to do the hurry up and wait. And when it gets painful, they're able to break through it and they're able to go past the tipping point.
Yeah.
That is really what holds a lot of people back. And if you think about, we're business owners, we solve problems for a profit. That means that we're dealing with problems every single day so that we can generate and create a profit.
It's true.
It doesn't mean that we just get it handed to us because we had the will or the hope or the idea that could be created. It's we went and created it as business owners, investors, and somebody that is hopeful and focused on going and creating that goal.
I look at it as making the uncomfortable comfortable. I'm not saying making the uncomfortable exciting and crazy awesome that you can't wait to do it the next day. But you're taking something that's uncomfortable and you're making it comfortable because you know it needs to happen. You know it's something you need to do and you know it's something you need to be good at. You don't have to like it, but you need to be comfortable with it and be good at it.
Yeah. You want to know what's uncomfortable in school? Go to any accounting class.
It
doesn't matter what it is.
If it says accounting, it is not.
You want general accounting, you want government accounting, you want debits and credits, you want accounting 101, you want accounting 201. Like, there's really nothing that's really exciting about accounting. Now, I love the fact that there's kind of a black and white to accounting.
Yeah.
There's debits, there's credits, and it all lines up. But man, I had to force myself through college, especially because I was focused on real estate, I was generating revenue, I was creating wealth, and I was doing it by mathematically applying good principles.
Yeah.
But I was also going and I was educating myself on ways of being able to create wealth through real estate. And as I focused on those types of educational materials, I would go sit in an accounting class and I felt like I was being slapped across the face. Like, why are you here? Why are you here? And, so that's really, and so I had to pound through accounting school to get my master, my bachelor's. And then I was like, oh, well, why don't I can experience.
I've already abused myself for 4 years. Let's do another 2.
So I pounded through a master's degree in accounting, and ultimately I feel like I learned the language of business, and that was one thing that's helped me understand how do I make sure that my business is going to be successful? Well, I have to understand the numbers. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't without its pain. It was just simply what I felt and saw as necessary to running a good business.
I think that's one of those things they say, embrace the suck, right? So the takeaway from this is make the uncomfortable comfortable and embrace the suck. I tell my kids that all the time going to school. Just embrace it.
Embrace
the process.
Embrace the accounting.
That's right. Thanks for tuning in.